Okay, guys, can you all hear me?
Yes.
If yes, I think okay, guys, can you all hear me? And if you hear my voice, please signify. Okay, I think we should start now. Okay. Okay, I think we should wait for others. They are coming. Because I can see eight eight participants here. So I think we are expecting more. Let's say at least 5 minutes. So we should wait for them. Okay.
Is that?
Okay. We start now. But let me see how many members are here. Okay, we still expecting one member because here we have 11 members. Okay, we're expecting one member. And all your questions will be attended to. Okay, So, but before that, before attending to your question, if I may ask, okay, maybe during your question, maybe you may ask that. Okay, so we are still expecting one participant. I think I'm having here with me 11 members, but we are still expecting one. Okay, I think we should start. Okay, now they are complete. They are all complete. Okay, guys. Yesterday we talked about. Okay, before I continue, are you all hearing my voice clearly? Before I continue, okay, okay, no problem. Okay, so we should start. Yesterday we talked about some important candlestick in the chart. Okay, we talked about some important commu- we talk about some important candlestick in the chart that when you see any of these candles, you should try to observe them. I have uploaded a video on my live trade, which I took about some important candlestick, about what we learned yesterday. So you can go to YouTube, you can check it out about how those candlestick works at the support or resistance, the reversal candlestick or the continuation candlestick. Now today we are going to talk about some important no, we are going to talk about the candlestick wicks. So before I continue, let me check all the questions you ask. Okay. Okay, someone asked, sellers broke the previous support level when coming down. Do we expect reversal when buyers are going up? Two, buyers broke the previous resistance when going up. Do we expect reversal when sellers are coming down? Okay, I think okay, someone asked this question. After strong bullish candle with no upper rejection, market will reverse. Okay, after strong bullish candle with no upper rejection, market will reverse. I will explain that. Okay, okay. Someone say he's having a serious network issue. I think I will give you some chance to solve that. Okay, no problem. Although this meeting, this class is being recorded, so I will send the video, the one of yesterday and the one of today. Okay. Now, before I proceed, let me answer those questions. The first question was that sellers broke the previous support level when coming down. Do we expect reversal when buyers are going up? The answer is in two ways, yes and no. I will explain to you why is it yes and no. The first answer is, let's see on the chart. Here, the this is a level. This is a level right here. And what happened? The sellers are coming down to that level and break this level. Now the question is, do we expect reversal when buyers are going up to that level? The answer is yes and no. It depends on the market situation. So you should not just say if buyers will go to that level to reverse. No, it depends on the market situation. For example, this is the first level. Let's say we shift it to this level. We shift it to this level right here. And what happened? The sellers break this level, and then buyers try to go more up. And when buyers break this level, why this candle didn't form a bearish candle? This reason is clear. The reason why this candle didn't form a bullish candle, number one, is because already this is a fake breakout. If you are trading on forex, you shouldn't be worried about this candlestick. You should not worry about this candlestick. This candle is a fake breakout. So you can see that when the market broke this level, the sellers enter. But what happened? The market pushed back. And then closing at this level, instead of a bearish candle, it now closed as a bullish candle. This is a sign that this candle is a fake breakout. So that is some of the things that I want to explain to you, how to identify a fake breakout in the market. Same thing happened on downtrend when buyers when buyers broke the previous resistance and the market is trying to come down to that level. If buyers broke the previous resistance and the market is trying to come down to that level, it will also break that level. Say for example, this is a resistance. Resistance means where the market resists the buyers from going more up. While support level means where the market resists they stop the sellers from going below. Okay. Now this is a resistance level. This is a resistance level, resistance area. But what happened? This market broke that area, broke that level. And again, sellers tried to come down. But sellers went through the area and also closed below that area and formed a bearish candle. It means that this candle, this bullish candle you are seeing here, this bullish candle you are seeing here is a fake breakout. Okay, this bullish candle here you are seeing here is a fake breakout. And why does it happen like that? If you watch the video which I just uploaded now, I talk about something like 1-2 move. So I'm going to share that with you. How do you find a 1-2 move? It's very easy. A 1-2 move. It is 1-2 move that make this candle to become a fake breakout. That's why you're seeing like seller entry from that level. Now, if this candle will close at this level without even crossing, the next candle will be a bullish, because already the same situation here, the same situation that happened here is not the same situation that happened here. Let me draw this line. It's not the same situation that happened here. Here we have a strong level. And what happened? This bullish candle break through that level and they form a bullish candle. Here also we have a strong level, and this bearish candle break through that level and form it. But if this bearish candle will close exactly at this point, or maybe maybe there's a small gap, it's very small gap. Maybe the candle closes exactly like this, and there's a very small gap between this level. the next candle will be bullish. But after breaking this level, it must form a bearish candle. So it is not left for this bearish candle to form either a strong candle or a weak candle. If this candle form a strong candle, the next candle will still go more down. And you can see what I said yesterday, a spinning top candle.
MTN.
Okay. Now you can see what I said yesterday about this candle, a spinning top candle. It appears after the breaking out of this resistance and at the support level. This is the support level. This support level right here, a strong support level, and it appeared to at this level. So buyers will enter the market. Okay, it means that this time the sellers and buyers are the same. They don't decide what will happen in the market, but it is now left for the buyers to show full confidence that they will push the market higher. So at this time, the sellers stop their movement after this strong sellers entry, stop their movement at this level, and then buyers enter. So when you see a kind of situation like this, you should know that this 1-2 move is the one that caused this a fake breakout. Now let me tell you the 1-2 move talking about. The 1-2 move is usually something like this. The first resistance connected to the second resistance. Like this, if the market is going like this, maybe in an uptrend, let's take for example uptrend, the market is moving like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. This is a continuous uptrend. Now, how do you find a 1-2 move in this candle? Number one, this is the first one, and then 2. Once you are able to locate these two resistance, then you should know that the next one will be a third resistance. So this is what I call 1-2 move. Like now, this is what I mean by 1-2 move. This is, I have seen this market structure here. 1-2 move. And 1-2 move, what happened next? The market went up to this place and then reverse. Let me draw it very well. From this level, this, what happened? This 1-2 move. Also, another 1-2 move is this 1-2 move. It means that the market is respecting this line. And what happened here? The market broke this line. So buyers have the full power here to form a bullish candle, but a spinning top candle, a weak candle. That's why you see a strong sellers. So when you see this market situation, or when you see a market situation like this, now let's check another one. Here we have, now look at this area, this one and this one. Okay, now where is the 1-2 move? The 1-2 move is here. 1-2 move. Now check it out. You can see that the market respects. You can see that the market respects so much this 1-2 move. You can see 1, 2. Then what happened? It respects it here. Again, it respects. So if the market should break that level, it is 90% sure that the market will still form a bullish candle or a bearish if it is downtrend. and 10% that the market will continue going up. So at this time, this candle is a fake breakout. Now, after you see this kind of market situation, check this bearish candle. If this bearish candle close exactly at this level without crossing, the next candle will be a bullish. That means the resistance area has now become a support. Okay, that's what I mean by 1-2 move. Whenever you open your charts and you want to start predicting the next candlestick, first check all these pattern, all these movements, the 1-2 move. You can just zoom in like this, zoom out like this, zoom out your chart like this, and check it. Here we also have a 1-2 move like this, 1-2 move. And what happened? The market respects so many times this level. And what happened next? The market break it at last. You can see, respect it here, went down, and respect again, it still went down, but again, break it at last. Here also, the top side is also respecting 1-2 move. 1-2 move. You can see 1, 2, 3. You can see the market is respecting the move. Then if you can draw it down, you will notice that the market is still respecting that level. You can see, but here it break it and then continue. So whenever you see all this in your chart, whenever you zoom out your chart, you should always check it, and you should not force yourself to draw it. You should not force yourself to draw it. Just look at the chart. Maybe at this time, coming, maybe the market is here. Market is here. Maybe the market is here, here, and you see that the market is going up like this. First thing you do, you check the 1-2 move on the top side of the market. That is the red here. Draw it here. You can see it touches here, and then it touches the reverse again, rejection, and then the reverse again, rejection, and the reverse. So that means the market is respecting this 1-2 move. Even the downward side, the market is also respecting it. So you can draw it like this. Draw it like this. Okay. So when the market breaks the resistance level, it's because of this. Okay, you can see the drawing. Okay, should I? Can you see like this? Out of this, can you see it clearly? Or should I change it to white?
Teacher, something happened. We could not see what you were drawing.
You are not seeing what I'm drawing? You are not seeing what I'm drawing? Okay. Okay, the last draw. You see what I'm. Okay, maybe because of the light shot I use. Okay. Okay, I think that is the reason. So I've not used the light shot. But I think, okay, where am I? I think somewhere here. Now, after you observe the market structure like this, you now look for the 1-2 move. Let's say the market was like this, uptrend. Let me change it to white. Okay, white is better. Okay. Now you see a uptrend like this, and the price was here, market was here. So one thing you do, you look for a proper 1-2 move. And here I can see so many areas which I can connect the 1-2 move. The first area is here. Either I connected from this one to this. You can see the price rejected from sellers and then closed as a bearish, or either I connected from this line here, 1-2 move. You can see 1, 2, and what happened? The third one. So it means that the market is still respecting this, or either I connect from this level to this level. You can see that from this level, 1-2 move to this level. So the market is still respecting this 1-2 move. So whenever you see a market structure like this, try to find out the 1-2 move. First connect the two lines. Then you know where the line is heading to. It is 90, let me say 95% sure that the market will reverse when it hits those levels. Okay. Same thing is happening here. Same thing here. That is 1, 2. Can see 1-2 move, and then the market reverse. So you might be expecting to see a bearish candle to continue because you say this is the level, but you didn't know that the market is respecting this level, this line. So the market is respecting this line here. So yes, it's respecting this 1-2 move. So you should always observe that whenever you see them in the chart. Okay. Now let's move on to this topic, which is the candlestick coming, which is the candlestick wicks. The video I just uploaded some minutes ago about my live trade, which I just took now, I talk about something that you should always avoid. Okay, the 12 more. I don't understand the 12 more. What you mean by the 12 more? Can you please move to where the market is now and show the 12?
The 1-2 more.
Okay, the 1-2 move. Okay. Okay, I think. Now look at this market. Here we have the 1-2 move. Look at this. 1-2 move. 1-2 move. And look at it. The market is now respecting this 1-2 move here. But what happened? It break the level. The buyers break the level. So now you should place a call option. Same thing here. The downside is also respecting the 1-2 move. Okay, guys, give me some minutes and come. Okay, now you can see that the market also is respecting the downside, the 1-2 move. That means if the market will reverse, here also the top side. So the top side, we are expecting to see the second move. Maybe after this move, maybe it will happen here. So now the downside also is here. The downside also is here. That means if the market should come to this level, it is 95% sure that the market will reverse. 95% because already we have seen a 1-2 move. And when you are doing this kind of market, or when you are trading like this, you should always follow the trend and you should not go against the trend when you see this market like this. And you should always choose the one with 1 2, and you should not force to draw the line. Like here now, you can see the 1 2 move, which is the, look at this one, 1 2 move, 1 2 move. You can see the market respecting. Then if you can draw it further, you notice that the market also is respecting it. You can see 1 2 move. You can see the market is respecting it. So when you want to draw it, you should always wait. Now you should not draw anything here, because you can see that this is horizontal level. This is horizontal level. But what happened? The market break through this level and buyers enter the market. So this is not, that means the market is trying to form the second, is trying to find the next move. So after the breakout, it is, yes, you'll be looking for a short trade, because the market is trying to find the next move, and this is uptrend. So it means that if I should clone this lower wick here, this lower line, let me clone it and place it here. That means the market will look for the next move here. I think it's trying to form the next move here. You can see after this one, it's trying to form the next move. You can see the next move. You can see the next move here. So the market is trying to form the next move. That means at this time, the market will not respect this level. And this is an area. This is an area. If you draw it well, it's an area. So this is one of the main things that you guys did not observe in the market. This is an area. And what happens? The market close at this area, but still continue going up, because the market is moving like this, 1 2 move. Already the bottom side is 1 2 move. Let me draw it everywhere. The bottom side is 1 2 move. Now the market is trying to look for the top side, which is also a 1 2 move. You can see 1 2 move. Now the market is trying to go down. The market will go down means that it might stop at this area, then reverse. So the market will still go to this level. The market will still go to this level and then shoot out, because already we are seeing a 1 2 move. So the market is trying to form. This is one of the reasons why I usually trade on the momentum. So this is one of the secrets. So once I see the market structure like this, I will know that, okay, yes, this opportunity for me to continue placing my trade in put option or call option or call option. Okay. Now you can see the market is heading to this level. And if this candle will close as a hammer candlestick, the next candle will still go down, because the level is here. After it touches this level, it will reverse. So it is not left for you to know if this candle will break this level. We break this level to continue shooting down. If it break this level with a strong reason, it will continue going down. And this is hammer candlestick, and this is strong seller. Okay, you can see the market is trying to form a bearish candle here. So it's heading to this level after finding the first 1 2 move. Here again, it didn't respect this horizontal line, the horizontal area. So it tried to form its own 1 2 move, find its own 1 2 move. Okay. Now you can see a buyer's entry. I think there's another 1 2 move on the left side. That's in the buyer's entry here. You can see here we have so many reversals, but here the market will not reverse. The market will not reverse because of this 1 2 move. It's trying to form the 1 2 movement here. Now look at these buyers. Buyers enter because of this reversals area. This reversals area. This is a reversal area. That if this candle will close below this line, the next candle will be a bearish. But the market is heading to this level here. The market will touch this level before it shoot up. It must touch this level before it shoot up. So it's just showing a sign that buyers are still trying to go more because of this 1-2 move. Okay, this is how you can trade on 1-2 move. And let's go to the main point. I think we should explain about the candlestick wicks. Okay. Okay. What's your name? Time you. Okay, Jeff. Jeff. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, teacher. Unfortunately, you have removed the drawings. Could you place the lower 1-2 move?
Okay, the one
that was uptrending, yeah, the lower one.
Okay. 1-2 move.
Yeah, exactly. Now, at where the market is currently, my question was, so when the market comes to touch that line, I should be looking for number one, if it breaks the line, and if it respects the line, I put a buy.
Yes.
If it breaks the line, I put a sell.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But here now, I think it's trying to find the next 1-2 move like this. Let me clone it. One, two move. I think after the first one, it was right here, but now it is here, the 1-2 move. So I think this market will still go more down to this level. So it must find the third move. So after you see a 1-2 move, stop here, you must find the top move. And for you to know if this candle will break through or will not respect this 1-2 move, number one, the first thing is when you see a 1-2 move like this, let me use a whiteboard. Say, for example, we are seeing this is 1. Okay, now this is the 1-2 move. Now, for you to know the 1-2 move, let's say, for example, for you to know when this 1-2 move will be broken out, number one is, let me draw this line. This is the seller's entry point. Sellers are changing their entry from this level. Sellers change their entry from this level to this level, and again change their entry to this level, and again change their entry to this level. And now also even the lower side, let me show you. The buyers also change their entry from this level to this level, again from this level to this level, again from this level to this level. And now, how do you know that if this 1-2 move will break this level and continue going down? And continue going down, maybe a massive move. Number one, first look what happened to the previous candles. First look what happened to the previous candles. Now, you might have seen a candles here, maybe a strong buyer's movement. Yeah. And again, here a strong buyer's movement. And again, here a strong buyer's movement. But when the sellers try to form a bearish candle to this level, the buyers become weak. The buyers become a very small candle. Previously, the buyers are strong here, very strong buyers entry, and now the buyers became very weak. And here, if you call this type of market, we call it, this is the impulsive move, and this is the corrective move. Impulsive, corrective, impulsive, corrective, and impulsive, corrective. Now, the impulsive move is trying to go more up, but become weak. It doesn't look like all the previous buyers entry. It means that the next candle that will form will be a bearish. So, and this candle that form will be a bearish now break this level. It will now break this level and form a massive movement. So if you are a forex trader, you can start selling the market with confidence. Once you see that the want to move or the trend line has been broken because of strong reason from buyers not able to go more up, means that the market will still start shooting down. Same thing on the downtrend. That means from this level, which sellers are changing their entry, the sellers entry ended here. The sellers entry, sellers area ended here. So now sellers will now try to look for a downtrend 1-2 move. This is the first one, the first 1-2 move. Yeah. No, now seller will try to look for another, the second move. So when you look for it now, you now draw your trend line to that level. So it means that if buyers still try again to push the market, if buyers should try again to push the market to that level, sellers will still enter. So this is how you can trade a 1-2 move. Now, how do you know a fake breakout in the market? This is what I've said. Although I have mentioned that about this 1-2 move, it's on this 1-2 move. Let me show you on the chart. Now, how do you know that the market will break the levels? Maybe a trend line like this or a horizontal line. You can see what I said. 1-2 move, strong buyers entry, but here you can see this candle, but here a weak buyers entry. Previously, you can see a strong buyers entry, and here again a strong buyers entry, and here now it shows a weak buyers entry. So now, if buyers should try to come up to this level will now become the resistance for buyers. So the market will now resist the buyers from going more up, because previously buyers have already shown the weaknesses, their weakness in the market. Previously, you can see a strong buyers, but here it become a weak buyer. So this is a sign that the market will surely go down. And what happened? You should not expect a strong move here. Here, you should not expect a strong move, because check the candles. The candles also is a sign that the market will reverse at any moment, at any time, at any time. So now you should now look for the horizontal line. The horizontal line is here, and also the horizontal line is here. That means when you see a momentum like this, after a breakout, you should expect that buyers should go more up. Now, there's one thing I want to tell you, that whenever you can see that the sellers movement ended here, the sellers movement ended here, and then the sellers try to form the next move, and the buyers try to break it up. So that means that buyers still show full confidence to continue the market after buyers show full confidence to continue the market after this breakout. And most of the time, breakout usually occur whenever you see, let's say you see a momentum, a bearish momentum like this, like this, like this, like this. And here you see some buyers entry. Okay, let me use the whiteboard. I think the whiteboard is explain more. breakout, how do you know if a breakout will come? Let's say this is a level right here. Let me draw it. Let's say this is a level. Let's draw it as an area. Yeah, draw it as an area. So this is a level. The buyers came into this level, reverse, and the sellers came into this level, reverse. Again, went down again to this level, reverse. Again, went down again to this level, reverse. And again, went up again, went up, not went down. Again to this level, and then reverse. And now you should wait and see what happened to this momentum. What will happen to them? The first thing that will happen that yes, the buyers are stopping the market, the sellers from going below this level. The buyers are stopping the sellers from going below this level. It means that buyers are here. Buyers are here, stopping the sellers from going below this level. And now this market came to this level, and you are not sure if this market will break this level or will continue. First sign you will see is when the market form a candle. Let's say a spinning top candle. A spinning top candle like this. Like this. Let's say this is a spinning top candle, and the buyer's entry point is here. And this candle form in the middle of this bearish downtrend. It means that the market will still continue to this level. And then the next candle that formed at this level was hammer candlestick. Like this. Let's say like this, on a very long day. And then the buyer's entry also is here. It means that the market will still continue going down. Now, after these two candles, after you've seen these two candles here, very small candles, and you now see that the next candle that formed after this hammer candlestick was a strong, let me say it started from here, a strong bearish candle, let's say a strong bearish candle. So this candle is a fake breakout. And what are you expecting to see in this strong bearish candle? You are expected to see a rejection. It means that where this candle formed and where it closed with a rejection, so the buyers are here. Already the buyers are here. It means that this candle has already been, it closed exactly at the buyer's area, the exhausted candle. It means that from this level, buyer will start shooting up. That's why I say that anytime you see if the first candle or the last candle that formed or the candle before the last candle that formed is a weak candle, and the last candle that formed after that is a strong candle, it's a sign of reversal. Strong candle is a sign of reversal. It will reverse the market. This is where a fake breakout occurs. So this is not a real breakout. Now, another example is this about a real breakout. I will show you all this on the chart. Let me explain this. About a real breakout, let's say the level is here. Level is here. And now, the sellers try to reach this level, rejected from buyers, went up. Again, reach this level, rejected from buyers, went up. Reach this level, rejected from buyers, went up. Again, reaching this level. Then we didn't know maybe if this candle will break this level and continue going down, or it will become a fake breakout. Number one, look at these candles forming. Look at these candles. Now, if this candle is forming weak candle, weak candle, weak candle, weak candle, even to this extent, the last candle formed a strong candle like this, a strong candle, let's say with upper and lower rejection, and instead of that to reverse as a bullish candle, it closed as a weak seller's entry, maybe a very small body, a very small body. And if you see this kind of candle here, it is 97% sure that the market will continue going down. as a real breakout. So it will not respect. So it will not respect the level. Let me show it again. Let's say the level is here. Level is here. And then the sellers try to reach this level, rejected, buyers push up. Again, reach this level, rejected, buyers push up. Reach this level, rejected, buyer push up. And now they come in with a slow motion. That is very small candles, small candles, small candles, small candles, small candles. Then on reaching this level, they form a big candle. A big candle. Instead of a bullish candle after this big candle, it now closes as a weak bearish candle with a small body. Let's say something like a doji, but not the real doji. And the body is red. And you see something like this. So it means that the market will not reverse here. 97% sure that the market will not reverse. It will continue going down. Continue going down until it reach the particular point where it showed the weakness again, maybe with a strong body again, with a weak body again. Then before you now say you go with buyers. For the first level, you show a weak body. Instead of buyer's entry, it means that buyer failed to make at the buyer's area, buyers failed to make a bullish candle. Instead of bullish, you are seeing a seller's entry at the buyer's area, a weak seller's entry. So it is a sign that seller will still continue the market down. And at this time, it is a real breakout, not a fake breakout. So let's check that chart. Now look at this. This is level right here. This is level. And look at the candle. Look at this candle that formed. Compare this candle here to this strong candle. What happened? After the breakout, it reversed. And what happened next? Buyers try to come up, and then again, sellers try to push down. It means that already sellers already showed their entry here. So at the next time, sellers will still come in with a strong force, with a strong bearish trend. So at this time, this candle is a fake breakout candle, not a real breakout. So a real breakout is when you are seeing a candle that you can see very small seller's entry. You can see very small seller's entry with almost the same body, but not like this. This one very small, big, and then big one. Plus the seller's entry and seller's enter. But here, almost the same body, forming almost the same body. That means the market will still continue going down. The market will still continue going down. Means that this is a real strong movement of sellers, not like this. Not a strong candle that break the buyer's area. You can see after a weak candle here, the buyers enter very strongly and then break the seller's area. And what happened? Sellers enter the market. This is a strong sign that buyers are not interested to push the market higher. So they surrender everything to the sellers. Okay? This is how you can find a fake breakout. First check if you see any breakout, first check the previous candles and then check the last candle that formed as a breakout. If the candle that formed as a breakout is very stronger than the previous one, then it's a fake breakout. So let's check them in the past. Let's check what happened. Those candles, so what happened in the market in the past. Now look at this. Let's say the level is here. This level. This level, this buyer's entry point. And now this candle closed at the buyer's entry point with a rejection. What happened? It didn't reverse. So you should not expect a strong bullish candle, a strong bearish candle to reverse at this time because of this strong bearish movement. So this candle formed, and what happened? You should expect a strong candle to form after this weak seller's entry. And look at this candle that formed, a weak seller's entry, a strong seller's entry. You can see that the candle is very strong than the previous bearish candle, and then it closes below the buyer's entry point. So what happened? Buyers enter the market. So this is a strong sign that the market will reverse. Whenever you see a breakout at the level, and you should check the last candle that formed. If the last candle is a weak candle, and the candle that formed, the last candle that formed is a strong candle. So the last candle is a big breakout candle. Let's check that also. Some charts. I'm trying to show you some big breakouts. Let me see. Say the level is here. Okay, let me get the area, the strong resistance, and here also. So this is an area. Now let's see what happened. Look at this bearish downtrend, seller's movement. Okay, problem. You get the recording. You get the recording video. Okay. Now look at this. This is a strong seller's movement, and this is an area, a buyer's area, which we have drawn on the left side. You can see this. This is a strong buyer's area, which we have drawn on the left side. And what happened here? A weak candle formed, didn't reverse. And now a strong candle formed later. What happened? It reversed the market. This is a strong sign that this candle is a fake breakout. You can see it's already broken this level. So it is a fake breakout. A strong candle that breaks any level is a sign of fake breakout. Okay. I think we should quickly go to the candlestick wicks because of our time. Now, when we talk about candlestick wicks, like I always mention on my video, that it is better you observe all these candlestick wicks on the chart before you predict the next candle. And if you didn't observe them, you might have some losing trade or a losing trade. Okay. Now look at this week here. This week we are seeing here is a sign, is a buying pressure. Now I will tell you the difference between buying pressure and selling pressure, or rejection. I will tell you the difference between buying pressure and selling pressure or rejection. Yeah, let me see where there are so many ways to explain that to you. Okay, here, and this one. Okay, let me do this. Yeah, when I say what we mean by buying pressure. Buying pressure is when, let's say for example, a bullish candle is forming, and then reaching a particular level, it got rejected, and then getting a rejection from this level, and then maybe it closed exactly at this area. So it means that this week you are seeing here is a buying pressure previously, but now it's now a rejection from sellers. When the candle is forming a green candle, is a buying pressure coming in. Let's see if you can find that correct. Okay. Now, look at this candle, this bullish candle. It's forming a green body. But on reaching this level, right here, it got rejected from sellers. So it means that this is a seller's area and this week is a rejection from sellers now. But when the candle is forming a bullish candle to this level, it's a buying pressure. But now it is a rejection. It is a rejection from sellers. But when look at this candle now, it's open here and then it's trying to go more up. But if this candle will now close as a weak candle, a weak body, as a weak body like this, maybe a long wick, and then closes here, it means that this week is now a rejection. Now it is a buying pressure. You can see a buying pressure. Strong candle is a buying pressure. Like this is a buying pressure. Like this is a selling pressure. This one is a selling pressure. Selling pressure. Selling pressure here. Selling pressure here. But rejected from buyers. Buying pressure but rejected from sellers. Selling pressure rejected from buyers. This one the same. Selling pressure rejected from buyers. It means that the buyers are here. Now, how do you use this week to trade, or how do you make use of them in the charts? Number one, look at this. Let me take this as an example. Look at this. This bullish candle form a strong buying pressure, a strong bullish candle, and then closes here. And again, buyers try to go more up, and then maybe from this level, the sellers stop them, and then the sellers try to go more down. But on reaching this level, which is a buyer's area. So this point here, it is a buyer's area. The buyer's area is here before, but now the buyers move their entry to this level. So this is now a buyer's area. And this strong wick we are seeing here is a selling pressure. Previously, when the candle was red, the selling pressure. But now it's a rejection from buyers. Buyers reject the candle, reject the market, and then went up again. So it is a rejection from buyers, not now as a selling pressure, because previously it was a selling pressure when the candle is red, but now it's a rejection. So buyers rejected the market, and now the buyers, where did the buyers reject the market? At this point here. And where did the candle close? The candle closed at the seller's area. And where is the seller's area? Seller's area is right here. And you can see that after this candle closed, the next candle was a bearish. And here, if you observe it, if you check it very well, this candle didn't touch the buyer's entry point. This bearish candle didn't touch it. You can see when it reached this level, it also got rejected from buyers. Means that the buyers are here. The buyers are here. You can see it reached this level, got rejected from buyers. And what happened? It closes here. So the buyer's entry and the closing of this bearish candle is still far. There's a gap between both. It means that the next candle will form a bearish. But now you should now wait that this candle, the body, the candle that will form should break the seller's, the buyer's area. It should break the buyer's area with a rejection. It means that you can see this candle also tried to go more down, but rejected from buyers. So buyers are now here. Previously, there's a buyer's entry here. So buyers change their entry to this level. So buyers are now here. And what happened? That means this whole area is a buyer's area. This whole area is a buyer's area. That means any bearish candle that will close at this area must got a rejection from buyers and must change to a bullish candle with a strong reason. Okay, this area from this level right here to this is a strong buyer's area. Even there's a buyer's entry to this level. Okay, the pressure is when the candle is forming either a bullish candle, a strong bullish, or a strong bearish. Like now, this candle close here, this candle close here, and then maybe sellers, because of previously you can see a strong sellers entry, maybe sellers is trying to go more down. They want to use this opportunity here to push the market lower, but on reaching this level, the buyers rejected the market. Quick rejection, the buyers rejected the market. Now, so when this candle is forming a bearish candle, it was a selling pressure. When this candle is forming a bearish candle to this level, it was a selling pressure. But now it closed with a wick, and this wick is a rejection from buyers. The rejection from buyers. So it means that buyers push the price higher with a strong force, and then the candle close here at the seller's area. That's why you see the next candle form a bearish candle. So the buyers are here. The buyers, you can, if you check on 5, let me show you. If you check that on 5-second charts, we confirm that from 5-second charts. Let's draw the line. We draw the line first. You will notice that there are some buyers entry at this level, this strip you are seeing here. So the buyers rejected the market and the buyers entered the market. So the buyers reject the market with a rejection. So it is a rejection, not a selling pressure. It is a selling pressure when the candle is forming a bearish. So let me show you 5 seconds. Okay, let me draw the second line. In 5-second charts, okay, you can see the market tried to go down, then rejected from seller and buyers. Buyers entered the market. You can see these two bullish candle you are seeing here is the rejection from buyers. Buyers entry, buyers activities. The rejection, the wick. These are the wick that you saw in the candle. These are the wick. The buyers entry, the buyers activities. These are the wick. On reaching this level, it got rejected from buyers. So this is 5-second confirmation. 5-second confirmation have already shown to us that the buyers has already entered market. And see, look at the wick, buyers entry. Here also buyers entry. But here it closes here, it's still far from the buyers area. That means the next candle will form. And when you are trading this kind of market, you should always check something like this. Look at this one also. The buyers reject the market from this level, and again sellers try to go more down. So try to go more down. The buyers also reject the market here. It means that the buyers are also here. The buyers are here. Change their entry demand from here to this level. So this is a strong buyers area now. Strong buyers area. So when you are trading, you should observe all this week. Look at this one also. Buyers try to go more up from this level. Buyers try to go more up from this level. but got rejected from sellers. So the sellers are here, not here. This is buyer's area. This is buyer's area. This is not buyer's area. So the sellers are here. Let me change the color to red. The sellers are here. Again, form and the close at the buyer's area. When closing at the buyer's area, the buyers enter the buyers form a bullish candle. Again, still buyers want to push the market higher, but on reaching this level, it got rejected. You can see on the same level, they got rejection. So this week is a buying pressure. This week is a buying pressure, but now it is a rejection from sellers. It is a rejection from sellers. Okay, and now the candle closed here. So what happened next? The next candle formed a bullish candle. It crossed that area and then closed with a rejection. So it means that this area here to this level this week here, it means that this is a strong sellers area. This is a strong sellers area. From this upper week here to this upper week, it is strong sellers area. Let me indicate that by drawing the line. Lines here. So now this is a seller's area. We have drawn our seller's area here, here, and here. This is a seller's area. You can see at this area, the sellers enter the market. Now at this area, you are seeing a hanging man form a bearish candle, continuation sign. Now this candle closed at that area. It didn't reverse because already we have seen some shift, activities here. The buyers still want to go more up, and then reaching this level, it got rejected from sellers. So this is what happened here. Now we should shift this line here. And what happened? Buyers area, the sellers area is still far from this level, so the market will not reverse. So buyers happen to break this level, and again it will become support in the future. You can see if this market will come to this level, it must become a support. So this area marked as red is a strong sellers area. A strong sellers area. Now look at what happened here. This candle closed at that area. You should always observe the wick in the market. Previously, the line is here. The line was here, and you saw that this candle closed at this area, but you didn't observe what happened to the previous candles. That this is a buyer's entry. What happened to this buyer's entry? The buyers still try to go more up, but on reaching this point, the sellers push the market lower. So this is now a seller's area. And what happened? This bullish candle didn't close at that area. And this is a strong candle. It means that the next candle will go more up. Let's also see some example here. Now look at this one. This is previously it was a selling pressure, but now a rejection from buyers. This one also is selling pressure, but now a rejection from buyers. A selling pressure, a rejection from buyers. This one also a buying pressure, now a rejection from sellers. Here also buying pressure, rejection from sellers. So this is the difference between rejection and then rejection, buying pressure or selling pressure. A strong candle that form is a buying pressure. A strong bullish candle that form is a buying pressure. Like this candle, this is a buying pressure. This is a buying pressure. This is a buying pressure. This one also is a buying pressure. This one a buying pressure. This bearish candle selling pressure. But if it got rejected from the lower wick, it's a rejection from sellers and buyers. This one also, if this candle we got rejection from buyers or from or maybe it has a rejection from buyers, it's a rejection for buyers. Here also buying pressure, selling pressure, was rejected from buyers. Buying pressure, a very small rejection from sellers. Selling pressure, a very small rejection from buyers. Here also buying pressure, but reaching this level, sellers reject it. So this is different between rejection, buying pressure, and selling pressure. So selling pressure is not the weak, or buying pressure is not the weak. It is when the weak is happening. Maybe the candle is trying to form a strong bullish. Like now, look at this strong bearish candle. Maybe there's no price here, there's no price happening here, and the market was here. Maybe this bearish candle is trying to go down to this level, then on reaching this level, the buyers reject the market. The buyers quickly reject the market. So previously it was a selling pressure, but on reaching this point, the buyers reject the market. So it is a rejection, not selling pressure. The reason why I usually make that statement is because already I've seen it. It is a rejection. Look at this one. Before it was a selling pressure, but now it's a rejection. Again, a strong selling pressure, but now it's a rejection. Now let me explain this these candles to you. These two candles, the psychology behind these two candles. Firstly, what happened here was that after this candle close, the closing price of this bullish candle, the next one form a bearish candle. So sellers try to go down to this level, or reaching this level. The buyers are here. You can see so many wicks. So on reaching this level, the buyers are already there. So they reject the market, and what happened? The candle close here. So you can see the gap between the closing price and the buyer's entry. It means that from this level, this week you are seeing right here is a buyer's activities. Buyer's activities. And what happened? If you can confirm, let us confirm it in 5 seconds. Time is here. From this to this, you will see some bullish candle here. So let's confirm that from 5-second chart. This is it. From here to this level, you can see some bullish candle. Some bullish candle. This candle that formed, it was the second bearish candle. It was the second bearish candle. You can see from here to this level. This is where the market got rejected from buyers here. And then went up all the way. You can see a very strong buyer's movement. Went up again, and reaching this level, the sellers close at this level. Let's check it back. See, this other week, this other candle is the second one. As you can see, second one right here. Second one. So it is a sign that sellers still want to go more down again. But on reaching this level, the buyers reject the market. So here, the buyers are changing their entry from here to this level. Now, there's no buyers at this area. This is where the buyers is now. So that doesn't mean that no buyers at this area means that when the market will come to this level, it will not reverse. It will reverse, but previously it is a buyer's area. It means that buyers try to push the price, the buyers try to go more up, changing their entry from this level to this level. Here, there's no buyers again. But the market will still respect it because it is an area. You can see here also buyer's entry. Here also buyer's entry. Buyer's entry. So it is an area. The market will still respect this area. So buyers has already changed their entry from here to here. And what happened? When this candle close here, buyers try to push the price higher, but on reaching this level, the sellers reject the market. The sellers reject the market, and this candle close here. So this candle this week here is a buying pressure. Previously, before it turned to red, it's a buying pressure. But now the sellers reject it. The sellers reject it is that it will form a bearish candle. And what happened? It closed at the buyer's area. You can see this is a previous buyer's area. You can see it closed at the buyer's area. And what happened? This candle was a bullish candle. So this is psychology behind these candles. This is what happened here. Why that after this bearish candle, the next candle form a bullish? Because previously, this is a sign that sellers still are in power to form a bearish candle. But what happened? A weak bearish. Because, and also it still close at the same buyer's entry point. Here, it means that buyers will take advantage of this to push the price higher. Let's see some others example. Okay. Now look at this same thing here. Reach this level, rejected, and then again the buyers try to push the price higher, rejected. And what happened? It closed at the buyer's area. This is the buyer's area. Show you. This is the buyer's area because buyers here are waiting here. This is the previous resistance area. Let me draw an area. This is the previous resistance area. So buyers also are waiting here to buy the market because already the market has already broken this area. So it's now a buyer's area. And then buyers is now waiting to buy the market. And this candle close exactly at that area. What happened? The next candle formed bullish candle. But here also the same thing happened because this is seller's area and buyer's area, resistance area. This is resistance area. Then after the breaking out, this candle went up again and then closed here. Closed exactly at the buyer's area. The next candle formed the bullish candle. So this is the psychology behind strong buyer's area and the seller's area. Now, how do you trade support and resistance? Support and resistance. The strategy, how do you trade support and resistance? And if you are patient and you follow this strategy, you can make money in binary option. But if you are not steady, if you are not patient enough, if you want to become a millionaire in one day, you will not make money. But you need to be patient when you are using this strategy. Let's take, for example, this is let's say the market was here, a ranging market. The market went up, reverse, went up again, reverse, again, went up again, reverse, went up again, and then reverse, and then again, break through it. So this area is our support area. Our support area. And this area is our resistance area. Our resistance area. So when the market broke through this support area, the first thing you do is number one, look for previous support. This is the previous last support that will become next resistance. So if the market should come to this level, if the market should come to this level, it will definitely become a resistance here. Support level previously now become a resistance. Support level previously now become a resistance. And there are some rules that you must follow when using this strategy. There are some rules you must follow. What are those rules? You should observe the candles that form here, most of the time, if this market is trying to go, maybe is going to that level, is heading to that level, the candles that you should expect at the level is should be one hammer candlestick. Hammer candlestick. Once you see this hammer candlestick that stand as the previous, maybe the previous area is a support area. Now you see this hammer candlestick at that area, it will definitely reverse the market. So it will reverse the market down. And most of the time, before you see this hammer candlestick, you will see something like this, like inverted hammer, a continuation sign, inverted hammer like this. So once you see these two candlesticks at that level, it is a sign that the market wants to reverse. Maybe you are seeing some sellers, buyers entry, buyers entry, buyers entry, buyers entry, buyers entry, but on reaching here, the market tries to push the price higher, rejected from sellers. So the sellers are here, and again, what happened? It closes here, and the body is still far from the buyers and from the sellers area or from the support area. So it means that the market, the power of bullish here, will still form another bullish candle. Now, on reaching this level, it got rejected from sellers, and then sellers try to go more down. On reaching this level, buyers reject the market, and the candle close here. So this candle now is a reversal candlestick. So it will definitely reverse the market. And most of the time, these two candles happen, let me say, 80% of the time in the chart. And then it reverses the market. Let me show you. Okay, now look at this. Let's find support level, support area. Look at this. This is a support area. This support area. This one. And then now watch the way I draw the support area. You should look for where the market quickly reverses strongly, like this one here, this one also here, and this one here, and this one here. Then let's make it 3 lines. So these are support area. This one. So this area from this line, these 3 lines is our support area. And let's see, after the breaking out, what happened? Buyers try to push the price higher. And what happened here? This candle, you can see what I said. This candle closed as a continuation sign to form a bullish candle. A continuation sign is that the sellers are here. This is just a support area, not sellers area. Like I said, that in your chart, there's nothing like buyers area or sellers area. It is only the support area and the resistance area. So this area is a support area, not buyers area. It is here that the sellers are waiting to sell the market. And what happened? The candle closed at that support level, support area, and the sellers area is still far from that where the candle closed. So the candle formed a bullish candle. After forming a bullish candle at the support area, what happened? A hammer candlestick, next candle form a bearish candle. So this is a sign that this bullish candle is a sign that the market wants to reverse. And these two bullish, the sign that the market will reverse at the support level, at the support area. And what happened? Sellers even showing a sign that maybe they should give chance for the buyers to continue the market, because here the sellers are supposed to go more down, but here you can see a weak sellers again spinning up, so it reverses the market. So this candle, like I said, that you should expect to see a hammer candlestick at the support area to reverse the market. Okay. Let's see another example. This is how you can trade on support and resistance area. Let's see another example. Because this is a ranging market, so you do not. This is not a trending market or a diagonal market. It's a ranging market. That's why I choose this level. So in a diagonal market, it's still the same rules, but it's hard to find. It's not easy to find. Check the chart. No, the chart is not inside. Okay. This is support area, but do you see any bias entry? No. Bias entry. This is the resistance area. Do you see any? No. Now, this is where the price is. How do you trade support and resistance area? Number one, look at this one. This is where the price is. This is the support area. Let's draw an area. This shown again. This one. So this is a support area. And when the candle close at that area, I think buyers is trying to push the market higher. You can see, firstly, you saw a strong bullish candle. That bullish candle is a buying pressure. And when it reached this high, it was rejected from sellers. And again, you can see a strong seller's entry, maybe to this level. And that seller's entry is a selling pressure. On reaching this point, it reversed the market. So that's the difference between buying pressure and a rejection. You can see the seller is trying to go more down. Yeah. And this is strong support, which I have drawn. The market respects those levels. But because this one break the level, I think with just a new low, that's why the next candle form a bearish candle, but a weak bearish, having upper and lower rejection. I'm finding something like, okay. Now, if you want to trade on support and resistance area, if you draw your area like this, wait for this candle to come, maybe a bullish candle to come to this level and close as a hammer candlestick, as hammer candlestick. Yeah, maybe previously it was inverted hammer candlestick, and then candle that form was a hammer candlestick. So it is definitely reverse the market. It will definitely reverse the market. So if you are a forex trader, you can start shorting market. Maybe you should place your stop loss here. Maybe your take profit should be some few pips away. Like now, this is battered hammer. Look at this battered hammer. And if this candle will close as a hammer candlestick, I think it's trying to form hammer candlestick. So if it close as a hammer candlestick, next candle will be a bearish. Then seller will start pushing the price higher. I think it's trying to form hammer candlestick to push the price lower, not higher. This is how you can trade on support and resistance strategy. And now, I got some requests some days ago that how do you find buyers and sellers area? It's very simple. Finding buyers and sellers area. Chart. Try to show you. Like now, if you're looking at this chart like this, you should know that this is seller's area and this is buyer's area. Seller's area, buyer's area. So it is not that until you draw or you put your line at that level before you can say this is seller's area. Most of the time, once I look at the chart, I will know that this is seller's area. And one thing you should take note that when you are trading sellers area and buyers area, you should place your line here. Like now, let me find a good example what I just want to say now. And look at this one, a strong bullish candle, and this candle close here. This candle open here, this bearish candle open here. You can see that there's a gap to this level, to this bearish candle. Now, how do you want to place your line here? Some people are confused. How do you want to place your line here? Is it at the bearish body or the bullish body? The correct answer is the bearish body, just to cover the whole area. The bearish body, not if you place it on the bullish body, you are only covering the bullish body, but make sure that it touches both the bullish body and the bearish body. So you just place your line here. This is how you can find buyers and sellers area, and you should be careful when you are trading on support and resistance. You can see that the market is not good here. When you are trading on support and resistance, the level is here, the sellers area is here, and the buyers area is here. The buyers area is here. You just place your line here at the body of the candle. The body of the candle. Yeah. Body of the candle. And again, if you want to make it as an area, you just place the second line at the root. Then you make it an area. That means if the price will come to this level and close inside this area with a rejection, so the next candle will go more up. But here, what happened? It broke through the level, but it didn't reverse. Another thing how to trade on support and resistance is when you have, I think I will make that video. That is the video I want to make, how to trade on buyers entry point and sellers entry point. So this video, and if you follow the rules, you can use this video to, and you practice it, you can use it to recover your losses in binary option. So it's very easy, and most of you might have come across such video before, but I think some still don't know about it. So how do you trade support and resistance? Number one, look at the buyers. Let's say now this is the buyers area. This is buyers entry point where buyers enter from there very strongly, and this is strong buyers area. So now wait for this candle to cross that level with a rejection, and what happened? The next candle is supposed to go more up. But now the rules that are here is that you should not use these rules whenever you see a momentum like this. Never use that strategy whenever you see a momentum like this. Expect to see one candles. So let's see that other candles area. Let's say something like this level. This level, and what happened? Expect to see a breakout or a rejection at that level before buyers enter. And here again, this buyer's entry. Expect to see a breakout at this buyer's seller's entry, and this rejection from sellers. The next candle will go down, and again this one also. Take this one. No, I'm using only the horizontal area, not the diagonal area. The horizontal area. This one also. You can see this one. This one. This is the strong buyer's entry, and wait for this candle to close below the line, below this area with a rejection. It means that this whole area is a buyer's area. The next candle will go more up. So it is, let me say, 95% sure that the strategy I've tried the strategy, and I see that it works most of the time for me. Look at this one, a rejection and a strong buyer's entry. And what happened here? The candle got rejected from that area and buyer's enter. So you should not use that on a strong momentum like this. Strong momentum like this. A buyer's momentum or a strong seller's momentum. And let's see another one. Okay, let's see this chart. Yes, it should close below, and also it should close above with a rejection. With a rejection, or if you can identify the rejection, or if you are someone that doesn't know about the rejection, you can go to 5-second chart. So the rejection will tell you that if there are some buyer's entry or there are some seller's entry. So rejection is always when there's buyer's entry or when there's seller's entry. You can go to 5-second chart to confirm your trade, or you just use the rejection. Like now, it crosses this level. You can see it crossed this level with the rejection. Next time you form the bearish. And if you observe, let's place another line here. If you check on 5-second chart, you will see that this week you are seeing here is a seller's entry. Let us check it on 5 seconds. Diagonal line. Diagonal line work most. The horizontal line is when there is a strong power move to any level structure. That is when it won't work. But diagonal line work most. This is 1 minute chart, and the market is here. Market is here. So let's check on 5-second chart and see a seller's entry, as the seller's entry, as the rejection. Okay. The seller's entry, you can see the seller's entry. The price and try to go higher, but these sellers enter the market. You can see this seller's entry is the rejection we are seeing here. Rejection that you are seeing in this bearish and bullish candle, and next one was a seller's entry. So the seller's entry is this rejection. Same thing here. This is the level. This is the level. This is the seller's entry point. And what happened? It broke the level with a small rejection. So sellers enter. So it works most of the time. Let's say 95% most of the time. And which one again? Let me check another one. So I will upload the video. I will send the video to you. And there are some rules that you need to follow. Okay. Okay. Now, the rejection, if the market will close below it with a rejection, like now, let's say now, this is where the buyer's entry point is. And this market may be reaching this level. You can see a spinning top, which I said that is a continuation sign. That means it's still far from the buyer's entry point. So it continues the market. Let's say this candle form here got rejected from this level and then close here. It means that buyer will see sellers will still go more down. So this rejection, it doesn't mean that a strong rejection should reverse the market, because still there is a gap to that level. At least this candle is supposed to close here and then with a rejection. It means that buyers will enter the market. It should be very close to that level. It should be very close to that level with a rejection, so buyers will enter market. Not a long week like this. Not a long week. This week I'm talking about. Not this type of week. So this type of week will continue the market because there's a gap between the level. There's a gap. We continue the market. Okay. And now I got some message about new high and new low. Okay. Will you please explain about the okay? New high and new low is when the market possibly maybe try to go up or try to go down. They forcefully make a new high just to prove to the buyers or sellers that they are very strong to continue the market. Take for example, this is a new high. New high happen when the body is far from the entry point. You can see some sellers entry. So the sellers that are here change their entry to this point. So this is a new high. New high is a seller's entry point. New low is a buyer's entry point. New high is a seller's entry point, and new low is a buyer's entry point. New high is when the body is far from the level, or when it go above previous area. When it go above previous area. That's why the market will continue the market. That's where the market candle will continue the market. Let's see that in some chart. Now look at this candle. Look at this candle. Look at it from this level. I see this is a new high. This is a seller's entry point and a seller's entry. But now this candle, bearish and bullish candle, make a new high. That means it's above previous highs. This is the previous high. So it's above previous high. It means that the next candle will go more up. So it's above previous high is a sign that the market wants to go up. And you can see that the body, the closing time is still far from the entry, seller's entry point. So it's a new high. It means that the market still wants to go more up. And what if you have a level like this? Buyer's entry, strong buyers here, and again a seller's entry, But reaching this level, it just make a new low, crosses this level. And what happened? It closed at this level. Yeah, it closed at this level. And you are expecting to sell the market, and immediately the market just didn't go down, it just push up. It closed here, push up, because you have already counted that this is a new low. Yes, you are right, this is a new low, but this is not where the new low. There are some conditions that where the new low or new high will not work. Number one is if the buyer's area is here, and again there are some buyer's entry here, and again there are some buyer's entry here, and you see a new low. This is a sign that the presence of buyers here will not continue, will not allow the seller to form a bearish candle here. They will force them to form a bullish. So at this time, new low will not work. It's still a new low, so it will not work. It will not work if the buyer's area is very strong. Maybe one is here, Another one is here. Another one is here. And the candle closed exactly at that area with a new low. So it will not work. Take for example, look at this one. Look at this. Yeah, I think this one here. Now see, this candle is a new low. It's a new low. And what happened? Look at where this candle closed. Look at where it closed. It closed exactly not at the seller's area, at the buyer's area, because previously this is a strong buyer's area. How is it a strong buyer's area? Because this bullish candle has broken this level. This bullish candle has broken this level, so it's now a buyer's area, and this candle closed at that area. It doesn't mean that it's closed below. It closed at that area, and what happened? It make a new low. So the market is respecting some rules, some certain rules. And what are the certain rules here? It's respecting this pattern: red, green, red, green, red, green, and then red. Again, a green with a new high. So the market continue going up. And yeah, this candle make a new low. You can see the body is still far from the new low. But why is it that it didn't go below this level? It didn't form a bearish candle because it's respecting some certain rules here. The red green pattern. So it's respecting that. And also it's close at the buyer's area. This is a buyer's area. Previously, buyers broke this level. So it doesn't mean that if this candle will grow this level, it will go down. Still, it's still at the buyer's area. So that is why new low or new high will not work. It will not work if they are respecting some certain rules in the market structure. So it will not work then. They will rather either respect the market, what the market is telling them. So they will not work then. But here, let's see what happens. Now look at this, a new high. And see the body is still far. A new high, inverted hammer. What happened? It continues the market. And if you see this kind of market, you should not trade. This kind of market is not good. Too trendy. Is this not the type of trendy market you should be trading? At least market like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Not a small candles. This is a low volume market. A low volume market. And you should try to avoid low volume markets. I see low volume markets. So I'm trying to show you some. Then look at this one. Look at this. There is no pattern here. There is no pattern. The only pattern that is here is the one red, two red, and again two red. So there is the only pattern that this new low did not respect here. This new low, you can see this is an area. Previously, this is buyer's area. When you see that this is buyer's area, buyer's area. This one here, this is the line. This is where I place the line. So you can see that there's a gap between this bearish and this bullish. So you must place it at the body of this bullish. Place it at the body of this bullish. So this is the line. Place the line. And what happened? This candle close exactly at that line with a new low. You can see previous lows. Look at the previous lows. Lows, 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 lows. And here a new low. It closed below previous lows. It means that the sellers are still strong to form a bearish candle. And what happened? It closed exactly at the buyer's area, but it did not reverse because of this new low. Same thing happened here. Look at where this candle closed. It closed here, but the buyer's entry is here. So it's still far from this buyer's entry and again the buyer's area. So this new low is buyer's area. It means that all the buyer's area at this, all the buyers at this area has changed their entry to this low here. That's why this can forcefully make a new low. It's the same thing with this. The same thing with this. The same thing with this. All this new low. New low. But on reaching here, this can possibly make a new low. A low previous lows. So it means that all this low you are seeing here is buyer's entry, but now buyers are not good. It's here that the buyers are now waiting by the market, if the market should come to that level. And what happened? You should also remember that this is an area where the buyers enter, where the price open. And what happened? This candle close at that area. So the next candle form a bullish. But this candle didn't close at that area. It closed, even there's a very small space. It closed above it and it didn't close. And that's why it formed a bearish candle. So this is how you can trade on buyer's area. And you should not get confused. Whenever you see this one, are you talking about this bullish candle? Okay. Why is this green candle? Okay. Why is this long green candle after this new low? Is that the buyers here okay? Is that the buyers here are trying so many times to go to push the sellers are trying so many times to go below this area. The sellers are trying so many times to close below this area, but the buyers are stopping them. That's why they got so many rejections from buyers here. But now, this candle now close at that buyer's area. So with also a strong rejection, it means that the buyers are here, and this is also a buyer's area. It closed at the buyer's area. So it means that this opportunity, this strong rejection from buyers, buyer will still form a strong bullish candle. Because already the sellers are even stopping them. Yeah, the sellers are stopping them from not going up. But now, what happened? Here, the buyers reject a very strong rejection, and this candle close here exactly at the previous buyer's area. So the next candle form a bullish, but with a strong body. It means that all this week you are seeing here is the trial of buyers to push the price higher. The trial of buyers to enter the market, but the sellers are still stopping them. All this week you are seeing here, buyers are also trying to push the price, but sellers are also trying to go down. So buyers is stopping them. Sellers also is showing their power. But now these sellers now close below, close at this buyer's area. That's why you're seeing a strong bullish candle, a strong buying pressure from buyer's area. So why this candle fall? Because of this strong buying pressure from buyer's area. So it will not respect this seller's area because this strong candle formed from the buyer's area. This week's here, all this rejection point is buyer's area. That's why we're seeing the strong bullish candle. Okay. Okay, that will be some this. Okay, this is how you can analyze the wicks. The wicks here is a buyer center. And now you can see that this candle close, this bullish candle close here. This bullish candle close here at the sellers area. Even there are some sellers at this area. But what happened? It didn't reverse because already the buyers area is here. Buyers area is here. And this candle form from buyers area, strong buyers area with a strong body. So it will not respect this area. It will only respect once a very small candle like this one, like this week. You can see it closed at the sellers area. The sellers still want to take advantage of that to form a bearish candle, but on reaching this level, the buyers quickly reject the market, form a bullish. So it will break this point here, this sellers area. Now this is now a red breakout. You can see the buyers trying start going more up. Okay, what is the first thing to do before you start trading? Coming. The first thing you do, number one, the first thing you do, look at the chart, look at the structure. Look at the chart, look at the structure. The structure means look at the trend straight. Now, what I observe here, I can see a strong bearish trend. It means that this area, this time, the sellers are more powerful. But here, on reaching this level, the market starts ranging. It's a sign that here, the market will want to reverse. So what first thing you do, you look at the trend. Second thing, you look at the previous trend. So here, the major trend is down, and now the minor trend is there. Now, what do you see in this kind of market? This is a ranging market. It's a ranging market. That means the market is in ranging. And what do you observe in this ranging market? A diagonal ranging market, not sideways. Look at it. 1, 2 move. Then the below again 1, 2 move. So it means that the market is moving like this, like this, like this, like this. 1, 2 move. The market is moving like this. That means if the price will touch this area, this level to reverse, or touch this level to reverse. So the market is moving like this, 1, 2 move. So this is first thing you do. You check the trend, the major trend. So you can still count this at the major trend, or this, if the price is here, not here. So you can't be saying 2 trends or 3 trends together. And this, all this trend is the mega major trend, mega major trend. So we use that whenever the market is trying to form a strong bearish movement. So we use that as the major trend. And this is where the buyer started. This is the extreme level, the extreme support. This is extreme support. So we didn't use all this. The first thing you do, you look at the current trend, and then you look at the market situation. The trend, major trend is down, and here minor trend is up. Also, you can see another opportunity here. 1, 2 move. 1, 2 move. So the price will hit this level, market will reverse. So this is what you need to do before you place your trade. Check the trend, zoom in, check the market structure, and then focus, then check the levels. Where is the levels, where is the support, where is the resistance. Now focus on this candle. You can see the candle is getting so many wicks, so many rejection, so many rejection, so many rejection. That means it's trying to go down, but it didn't go down. And you can see the market is not good. You can see so many wicks. So you should try to avoid whenever you see a bad market like this. Okay? Okay, I think.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right. I think we should stop for today. Then tomorrow, okay, round number levels. I will say one thing about round number levels is that most of the time they are not useful on the chart. Most of the time they are not useful on the chart. It's just a indication that maybe a particular level where the market is expecting. So most of the time I don't always use round number because round number also can be broken at any time. So they can be broken at any time. It is the support and resistance level. So if I see a strong support or if I see a strong resistance level, I will look at the round number. If I see any round number, it means that the round number also, the market also is also respecting the round number. Okay. So I don't always use round number most of the time. And when you mean what you mean by round number means when you have double zero at the last number. Take for example, let me see if I can see any round number, strong round number here. You can see this is a strong round number. This you can see at 1.11400. This is a strong round number, and you can see the market is respecting the round number. You can see it's respecting the round number, but here it didn't respect. Here you can see it respect. Here you can see it's working here. And you go backward, you also see that the market is respecting that round number. So round number, most of the time, it works as a levels. Okay, I think that will be in our next class because for it taking 3 hours. So how do you trade new high on red candles? Okay, it's very simple. How do you trade new highs on red candles? When you see a strong bullish candle and you see a weak candle at the top of this strong bullish candle is a new high. That means this bearish candle on the top of the bullish candle make a new high with a strong upper rejection. So that is a new high. Like now, this is a new high after a strong candle. Okay, I will send you the recording. I'll send that. This is a strong candle and this is a new high. But what happened? This candle didn't reverse. Market started going down because of some reason. What are the reasons? Round number. Round number and then sellers area or reversal area. Because at this level, the market reversed so many times. Reverse so many times. You can see it reverse. Here also it reverse. Here also it reverse. So that's why this bearish candle didn't respect the new high because this is a new high. That means buyers try to form a bullish candle here, but on reaching this level, it creates a new high. So the buyers try to go more up, creating a new high. Buyers are not more powerful again. The candle closes as a red candle. So this bearish candle make a new high. So because of this strong level, the next candle form a bearish candle. So it will not make a new high. So the new high will not work here. Tomorrow I will explain so much on that new high. Like now, you can see this is a new high. That's why you see the second bearish candle. But there's no level here. There's no strong level. That's why the next candle form here. But here there's a strong level. So the new high will not work here. So before you place your trade, always observe the levels. You can see the market is bouncing on this 1-2 move. Bouncing on this 1-2 move. And this candle will close as a bullish. I'm very sure about that. See, and also the market is not good. Whenever you see this type of market, don't always trade. Don't trade it. Don't trade. I repeat, whenever you see this type of market, avoid it. Don't trade it. It's not good. Always trade in trending market like this. You can see before the market was good, but now reaching here is doing anything, something else. Okay. Okay, guys, and this will be our last moment. Tomorrow we shall continue, and tomorrow, let me see what we have tomorrow. And the video I want to send to you guys will be tomorrow also. Tomorrow is our last day. I think tomorrow we are going to talk about trading with the trend, reversal candlestick versus continuation candlestick, then observing the momentum and chart pattern. This is very much important to know whenever you are trading, observing the momentum and the chart pattern. Okay. Tomorrow we talk about so many things. I think we'll be using 4 hours. I promise you guys, maybe we'll go to that 4 hours. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you for your coming once again. Thank you for coming once again. Tomorrow we spend much time on so many things today because we didn't start time. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Tomorrow we shall continue. We talk about following the trend, how to follow the trend. Talk about reversal candlestick versus continuation candlestick, and we will talk about the observing the market momentum and chart pattern. Okay. It means for tomorrow, for 2 sections. Okay. That means it will be extended to next tomorrow. Okay, maybe I will see that. I will know what to do about that, and if I got anything else, I will let you know in the group chat. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you once again for attending the class, and okay. So have a nice day, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye.